American dream. Everyone heard about it. It's dead. It's alive. It's only for certain people. It's only if you got lucky. Well, let me show you what lucky looks like. This is the window of my house. A Russian drone threw right into that, but it didn't explode. That's what I call lucky. We got lucky that night. But today I'm not going to talk about that kind of luck. That kind of luck is random. That kind of luck is not controllable. You don't plan for it. It just happens, or it doesn't. Today I'm going to talk about the kind of luck that you can build. 4 years ago, I came across to the California by myself. No family, no friends, no idea where I'm going to start, when I'm going to sleep next night. I did not come to America the way most people envision it. No one was waiting for me, got no house, no clear plan. Just a bag and a fear of unknown. And a feeling to keep moving. It wasn't what I imagined. A family I never met before offered me a couch in their church and drive me up to Sacramento and to people I barely knew. I was going from couches to couches for months until random people appears to be my temporary family. And somewhere over there, somewhere in between all that, something changed in me. When you got nothing left to fall back on, the question stops being, what do I want? It becomes, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to survive? What do I need to do to keep moving? What do I need to do to help my family? Not every important decision starts as passion. Some of it starts with necessity. And necessity brought me here, to Alfred. And Alfred gave me something I haven't felt for a long time. Home. So here's one of my first stories in Alfred. First week on campus, I barely spoke any English, didn't know any of the buildings on campus, and someone told me there's a tennis team tryout. Well, I'll be honest with you, I haven't played tennis for 10 years at that moment. 10 years. No racket, no hitting balls, nothing. And Alina, who actually organized events, said I should try out. And Matt Biddle, who I'm going to present a little later today, picked me up from my dorm and we drove to the courts. And imagine this picture. Me standing on a court, barely talking English, trying to remember how tennis works. Completely not understanding what coach was saying. And thank you for my teammate Bill, who also wasn't understanding anything, so I wasn't alone. I had zero business being there. Nothing. But I said yes. Not because I felt confident in that moment, but I needed something to hold on to. That yes gave me a team. That yes gave me a place to show up. That yes gave me a people who actually knew my name, feeling that I belong somewhere. And somehow I'm still on a team till this day. So that's what taking action on opportunity feels like. It's not brave. It's not comfortable. You might embarrass yourself in front of everyone. But what if it doesn't? What if you don't? What if it will be completely opposite? What if it's the only thing that's stopping you from what you want? When I got to Alfred, I was not only carrying the luggage on me, I was carrying the feel of distance, the feel of stress, grief, uncertainty. At one point, I was at my lowest. I was 250 pounds, and that wasn't about fitness that was preventing from losing weight. It was about the lesson I once learned. You don't need a perfect plan to start moving. You just need to start, step by step, day by day. And over time, it changed me. And this is the thing my mom always told me. The smarter you are, the harder it is to start things. Because the more you think, the more you see. Every detail, every risk, every possible way that can go wrong. And suddenly you have a perfect plan, but it's only in your head. And while you're still planning, some mark just goes, tries, fails, tries again, fails less, and eventually he figures it out. That was my mom's gift. She taught me that movement matters more than waiting for the momentum. And the older I got, the more I understood she might have been right. The right time barely arrives first. Sometimes clarity shows first, once you move. Once I start to understand that, I can see the same pattern everywhere. At the age of 18, I started my own business back in Ukraine. You can see me and my friend Danya actually doing the advertisement, and this is our first banner. Started for a business. I had no degree, I had no investors, I didn't have a perfect plan. I just saw something that needs to be existed, and I built it. Later in life, I got so much harder yes to say. When the war came, I had to leave everything behind, my business, my friends, my family, the version of myself I thought I understood, towards something I haven't even pictured yet. That yes didn't feel inspiring. No. That felt painful, necessary, and uncertain. Then here in Alfred, I kept the same trends. I built the Alfred Web and Digital, which helps students run organizations with a website. Me and my fellow students, actually, a couple of days ago, was up till 4 in the morning making a pitch for competition. And I've seen none of those things begin with certainty. None of those things come at the perfect time. None of them started because you suddenly felt ready. Start because you moved first. Understanding came later. And that's what I mean by you build your own luck. It's not the luck that falls on you, it's the luck that grows when you keep saying yes to something that you're afraid of in order to achieve something more important. And over time, something starts to compound. It's not just an opportunity, it's a proof. It's a proof that you can do hard things. It's proof that you can learn quickly. It's proof that you don't need to know everything before you start. And once you see that proof, yes, it will be scary, but it wouldn't feel impossible anymore. So, this is where it stops being my story, only my story. I do think every person in this room have a moment of hesitation. Maybe you're graduating soon and you don't know what to do. Maybe you was starting to, and you wanted to start something for months and you keep delaying it because timing is off. Maybe there's a conversation with yourself that you wanted to have, but you just wasn't honest with yourself. And maybe the thing you're looking for is readiness. But I don't think readiness comes the way we expect. Sometimes it doesn't arrive before the decision, sometimes it's built the decision. I never felt ready to think fully. And it's okay. None of us are. But if you keep delaying the moment and being not honest with yourself, once you just look back and something you've been waiting for so long, realize it's never meant to come. This is what I learned. You don't need life to force you to say yes. But at some point, you need to be honest with yourself. What do I actually need to do next? What do I actually need to do to become the person I want to be? Some luck is random. Some luck is built. Built by movement, built by action, built by believing in yourself. American dream isn't that. And it's not luck. It's never. It's just something, it's not something that comes to you. It's something that you determine, that you create, decision by decision, step by step. Every time you bet on yourself, you win. Not always in the way you expect, not always quickly, not always easily, but every single time you find out you're capable of more than you thought you was. And to me, that's the most guaranteed bet there is. Because once you place it, only you understand yourself. You start to realize you can do all that you wanted. And everything is changing. And remember, it's not scary, it's just new. Thank you.